Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my very first video, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can get your vocals to sound like Travis Scott, Trevor Lines, Zooccicokedope, the creative type of vocal, yeah. So without wasting much of your time, let me get into it. Yeah, so that's the work right there. So I'm gonna get into the vocal effects that I used. Yeah, so first and foremost, make sure you record a clean, you have a clean session, you've got a clean vocals to work with, no pops, no whatever. And if they're there, make sure that you deal with those first on your waves. So with that out of the way, first and foremost, I've got my vocal bars. I don't put a lot of things on my vocal bars because I always like to add like all the effects that I'm gonna use on my actual channels. So on the vocal bars, I just got an additional EQ, just removing the the extra noises and stuff, and then wanted frequencies. And then I've got a GSat saturator. It's a saturation for plugin, sorry. But on this one, I just loaded up a light preset. It's actually a very cool saturation plugin. You can actually hear its effect. You should get it. It's free. And then I also add another saturator, just to saturate my vocals a bit more, so that they can sound rich and be fed. And on this one, I just added the drive to 7, just to add some extra body to my vocals. And then on the actual channels, I've got the NS1. This is a noise suppressor. I really don't like to hear the noises in my vocals and stuff, so I always make sure that I get that out of the way. And then I used an compressor. Actually, let me remove the other effects so that you guys can hear everything in play. And yeah, let me just loop right here. Yeah.
Alright. Me and all my niggas rockin' alright. I rap pedal version, I'm in off-white. I be hella men like it's all.
Yeah, so it actually sounds settled. It actually sounds equal, and all that because of the compression. Yeah, I don't like my vocals to sound some parts sound loud, very loud, and some parts sound really low. So that's how I use the compressor. And then I go to the Autotune. In this way, I do my pitch correction. Actually helps a lot of artists, man.
Alright.
This is how it sounds like.
Alright. Me and all my niggas rockin' alright. I rap pedal version, I'm in off.
Yeah. So that's the pitch correction here. And then I feel like the most important part, that's the EQing, always removing the unwanted frequencies, boosting the frequencies that you want to stand out. And you always need to have the ear to hear what you really like. So for this, I just did the basics using the Ozone EQ. I just did the basics, using a high pass filter, removing all the rumbleness of the voice, the sub bass and stuff from the vocal, and the overdue proximity effect, and then all those unwanted artifacts from the vocals. And then I just boosted the highs, and that's the region where you can get your air of your vocals, and actually sounds tasty when you add a bit of air to your vocals. And I pretty much did the same with the second EQ, but this EQ, always EQ using your ears, not your eyes. Listen to what you're changing and what you're boosting and stuff. So here's what it sounds like with the EQ.
Alright, me and all my niggas rockin' alright. I rap hit a version, I'm in off white. I be hella men like it's alright.
And you can actually add air using your condenser if it has that function or whatever. And then this is the De-esser. I use the Euro 5 De-esser Pro. Just remove the sibilants, the S and T sounds that will be standing out and all. And then after that, I used another compressor, and there's the claw, and always I'm particular using the mono version of it, because I want it to be in the mix, not to be on top of the beat or whatever. So yeah, this is what it sounds like.
Alright, me and all my niggas rockin' alright.
I just spiced it up with this magic switch by Baby Audio. It actually adds some sort of chorus to the vocals. I don't really know how to explain it.
Alright, me and all my niggas rockin' alright.
I just want the subtle, effect of it, so I don't turn it all the way up.
Alright.
And then
Me and all.
I also used another saturator, which is the Saturn, just to add a few more harmonics feel. And I really like this preset here. You can go here, get a lot of presets. You can also use the saturation modes, the amp, the tube, depending on what you feel. And again, always use your ears when you're mixing. But I didn't want a lot of it, so I just turned it down a bit.
My niggas rockin' alright. I rap hit a version, I'm in off white.
I use the Valhalla Vintage. I used it on the main channel because I really wanted to really wanted the Reverb to control the vocal, and this is what it sounds like.
Alright. Me and all my niggas rock.
You can use any reverb you want, but always make sure to play around with the mix. You don't need a lot of reverb. Actually eats up the body of your vocals and all.
Alright.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. And please do subscribe and share this video. It could actually help someone else, people that are starting with this mixing and mastering. And again, on the comment section, please tell me what you need to know, and so that I can prepare the next video. And again, I really appreciate visiting the page. Shout out.
Alright. Me and all my niggas rockin' alright. I rap hit a version, I'm